Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I wanted to start out 2023 with some words of gratitude and also to share some of the lessons that I learned last year that I think have helped me grow a lot. So first of all, thank you all so much for continuing to follow my journey as an artist. This last year, there were a lot of bumps in the road, but it really means the world to me to have a supportive community that engages and encourages me to keep going. And some lessons that I wanted to share that I learned last year. The first one is acceptance and how important it is for just overall wellness and vitality. One of my mantras is start where you are, use what you have. And that is just rooted in you wake up and you accept absolutely everything in your life, where you are, whether it's physically or financially or in your career, your relationships. It's just so important to accept, because then you can start to create a path to move forwards to what you're striving to achieve in life. And even today, I woke up this morning and I was excited to make this video with all these lessons sharing. And I woke up to the side of my parked car being hit. And the bumpers dangling off. And I was like, okay. So, but what can you do? If something goes wrong, you have to accept. And the sooner that I reach the process of acceptance, the sooner that I can return to my flow and return to the things that actually matter to me in my life. So the second lesson that I've learned, and I keep learning, is the importance of perseverance and not giving up. So whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, whether it's building a massive business or trying to start a morning routine, life is hard. It's really hard. And some days it's going to be harder. And the most important thing, even those days that you're knocked off the horse, just keep going. Just keep believing. And for me, I always say that any forward motion is forward motion. Even it's 5 minutes. Like, all you can accomplish is 5 minutes towards your goal a day, or for that one day. And that's great. And I'm learning not to beat myself up about that, and to accept that not all days are perfect. And so perseverance, because that is the only way that anything is going to be achieved, and any forward motion is forward motion. And the third thing is not comparing yourself to other people, which is so hard when there's so much information flashing all of the time at us from social media, and you're scrolling and you're seeing people who are achieving things, but you never really know the backstory, and that is their journey. And you are here now in your body, in your life. And that's, acceptance and starting where you are, using what you have. But when you start comparing yourself to others, you will I personally get more knocked off my path, and I get discouraged. And once you get discouraged, the perseverance, the believing in yourself starts to waver. And that's just no good. So that's the third thing that I have really learned, and I will continue to learn, is just you are on your own path. You are your own entity. You have your own power and your own skills. And that is what's important. And to just keep going, keep developing, keeping to believing in yourself. Keep believing in yourself. And the fourth lesson that I've learned and will continue learning is the importance of community. I find as a fine artist and as a solo performance artist that I'm in my studio all the time, alone, and I love that, and that's great, but I get wrapped up sometimes in my own, my own head, my own little universe, and then when I branch back out to my communities that I'm involved in of amazing artists and creators and entrepreneurs and people who are doing awesome things in the world, which I did last night. I went out and I saw all these amazing people. And that is so important because that is how you grow. And that is how you are able to allow people to support you and to really see you. And everyone is just a mirror for each other. Every interaction you have kind of pushes you further into this awareness, or can push you further into this awareness of what you are and what's important to you and who you are. And I had a lot of experiences with that last night of just reconnecting with people and being out of my studio, and it was just so important. And there are even Harvard studies out there saying that community is one of the number one factors that leads to happiness and longevity, living longer, even the decrease of dementia. It's like it's a wellness thing. So I also wanted to give a shout out to all of the incredible communities that I'm a part of in Brooklyn: Junction, House of Yes, New York Ecstatic Dance, Reboot, all of these dance communities and communities that are focused on creativity and self-expression. So that's what I have to say. The 4 main components that I've really learned this year: acceptance, perseverance, the importance of community, and also not comparing yourself. And the lesson that is most important that I keep learning is just believing in yourself, because no one's going to do that for you. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Wishing everyone a very happy, healthy new year full of joy, adventure, fulfillment, and increased awareness, and of course, creativity.